Raven, Anarchy, Zerk. Can't see who the first person's comment is. How are we? Just give it a couple more minutes, just sharing the link out. Here we go again. Buffering? Are we still buffering? How are we doing? Rest and Mama, welcome, welcome, welcome. Cassie, Madam Red. How are we? Right. As you can see, we're going to be kicking off the continuation and hopefully the final part of this match that never got finished. So Cassie Madam Red is defending her women's knockout championship. Fuck's sake, Gozzy. How the fuck did you get in and get under there? Gord Sin, not quite enough, my friend, not quite enough. So, everybody in the stream, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the show. This is Free Lines Wrestling presented by UKWF. I am your host, Ulmarwolf, and it's nice to see you nice. Jesus Christ, a fucking ghost has just walked into the room you've not been seeing since war dragged him into the back of his tent. Victor fucking Mason. The Covenant had been searching high and low for that man there, and he seems to have finally reappeared. Mighty Minerva, welcome to the show. Nice to see you, nice. I can wear my side kini here right now in my commentary booth. I exactly am. Cracking open a beer in my side kini. Getting to look at three women try and knock the fucking shit out of each other and put each other to sleep. What more can a man ask for? Well, that's because you're now on the gorilla position about to go into a match, Raven. Straight after this match, the women's knockout will have one more challenge open. So if you want to challenge for that belt, send it in to me on Skype, into my personal Skype that is, and the Iron Skull. Redneck Avenger is now up for defense as of now. Send in your Skype messages ASAP. But walking down to the ring now is one half of your women's tag team champions of 3LW. No, she's the UKWF's one half of tag team champions. She is the Enchanted Raven. She is one half of Ruthless Inc.'s Ruthless Dreams. She's 5'8" and 150 pounds, hailing from London, England. Well. Holding up the signs, H-Puck, hot piece of Cass. She's your reigning women's knockout champion and she's got it all to go here. What kind of fucking witchery is this? My fucking Titron's going all kinds of shit here. Need I have asked? Because coming down to the ring now, she's a part of the Vermilion Coven. She's 5 feet 5 inches tall, 185 pounds. She'll hail from your nightmares. She is Leanne Marabella. These three women got ruled in a no contest. Mason the Two-Tailed Fox, welcome to the show. It's nice to see you. Nice. Brandon Williams trying to exorcise the ring here. Don't think that's going to happen, bud. She's well and truly under the fucking control. But there she is, in the ring now. Leanne Marabella. No problem, Mason, no problem whatsoever. You're here now. It's what we have replays for. If you missed the shows, you can catch them on replay. But coming down to the ring now, as you've already seen, hot piece of Cass. Shaking that booty as she makes her way to the top of the ramp. She is your current reigning women's knockout champion. She's 5'10" and 150 pounds. Drink it in, gents and ladies. Ladies and gents, she is your champion. I'm just taking a moment to appreciate the hypnotic wobble of the boobs as she's... Now that's a view. The cameraman fucked up there. We should have been right down the ropes to see right down there at top. Did I miss a Maddie walk into the show? Apologies, Maddie. Welcome to the show. It's nice to see you. Nice. But here we go. The women's knockout belt. This is what it's all about. Can the Vermilion Coven take away Cassie's belt, the revenge for what he did to Victor Mason? This is a three-way elimination. Last woman standing will be the new knockout champion. Raven straight in with the elbows to the head of Leanne. Bitch slapping across the back of the skull. Now stomping away. Cassie just taking a step back, just giving a watch. Backing up into the corner, trying to undo that top turnbuckle, but gets caught by Raven and slammed down on her face. Step up enziguri from Raven to Cassie in the corner. Leanne slowly getting back to her feet. Cassie now whipped across into the ropes. Big knee to the gut there, kitchen sink knee there. Fireman's carry takedown by Raven on Leanne. Raven in total control at the moment. Whipped into the ropes by Leanne, caught by Raven. Russian leg sweep, but Cassie sees an opportunity and comes flying in with the elbow there. How you doing, Maddie? There you are. Blocked by Raven. Suplex. Hope you and Minerva had a good night out. Raven now looking for that fisherman suplex. No countered. Roll up, but roll ups are no fucking good in this match. It's a knockout match. Thank you, Raven. Cassie now brings her up. What kind of witchery was that? Leanne managed to pick her out of her arms. Double team move from Cassie, and Leanne drops Raven on her face. Snapmare takedown. Cassie now going to work on Leanne. Cassie now top rope, calls for Leanne to get to her feet. Drops her down there. Two-legged Meteora. Raven, the enchanted crush. Cassie still not knocked out though. Dragged over to the middle of the ring. Big kick to the lower spine there, sending the shock right up Cassie's spine. Raven now goes up top. Leanne stomping on the head. Elbow drop to Leanne. Takes her off her feet. Cassie now brings Raven up to her feet. Grabs her by the back of the head. Leanne taking this time to taunt the crowd. Cassie has Raven up against the ropes, giving her a couple slaps across the face. Leanne comes in with a clothesline of her own. Raven whips Leanne across the ring into the corner. Bro Gamer, how's it going? Nice to see you. To see you. Nice. Welcome to the show. Monkey flip, but Leanne lands on her feet. Looks for the kick, but Raven too quick. Slips out through the back. Inverted DDT there from Leanne to Raven, and Raven rolls out to recover. Big kick there from Leanne. Takes Cassie clean off her feet. Stomp to the titty. Elbow to the lower back. Yeah, unless you've got a real medical condition, can we hit their caps on the fucking head? Big slap to the face. Knife edge chop across the tits of Cassie. Stomp to the arm. Elbow drop to the lower back. Raven missing with that flying clothesline. Cassie now slowly getting to her feet. Leanne gets caught. Side suplex. Here comes Raven with that big old bitch kick. Welcome, Uncommitted. Welcome to the show. Raven going to work on the hamstring of Cassie. Stomping away. Whipped into the ropes now. Raven caught with a flying forearm there by Leanne. None of these women getting a chance to really take control anymore. Cassie has Leanne in the corner. Big old knife edge chop. Returning the favour to Leanne for the big old titty slap she gave her early. Jawbreaker. Leanne now interrupted by Raven. Raven sees an opportunity. No, gets caught with a power bomb. Now Leanne slowly waiting for her to get to her feet. Raven up now. Misses with a bitch kick. Enchanted Crush. But Leanne still in this match. Raven now waiting for her to get back to her feet once more. Again goes for it. Still not knocking her out. Victor Mason has taught this one well. Not giving her an opportunity. Taking away the pain. Drop kick to the back there. Just slightly catching Raven. Raven trying to kick out of Cassie. Catches her with her right hand. Nails run down her back. Spins around. Russian leg sweep. Raven now taking this chance to get the crowd behind her while the two women lay there lifeless underneath her. Raven going after the champ here. Cassie slow to her feet. Goes for that Enchanted Crush once again. And Cassie's been eliminated. There's Raven taking control. Slips through the back door, inverted DDT there from Raven. Sees an opportunity, drags Leanne to the centre of the ring. Stomping away now at the body parts of Leanne. Neck breaker. Bitch slap there from Raven. Stomp to the chest. Stomping away. Raven goes to the apron. Now climbs to the top rope. Back up to one knee. Big old bitch slap across the face yet again. Leanne though fired up. Jawbreaker. Kick to the midsection. No, caught by Raven. Leg sweep. Kick to the hamstring. Now here she goes, waiting for Leanne to get to her feet. Enchanted Crush, but no, still in this match. Raven not giving up, waiting for her to get to her feet yet again. And another. But still not enough to put Leanne out. Stomp across the face. Picks her up to her knee. Once again gives her a good old bitch slap across the face. Raven looks like she's going up top. She's going to go for that diving headbutt yet again, and there it is. Raven picks up the victory, and she's your new Knockouts champion. Remember, to get in on the Knockout Challenge, you need to hit me up on Skype, my personal Skype. You'll find me on the show chat. Hit me up before the end of this show, and you'll get an opportunity to challenge Raven for that belt. But there we see that big old kick. It takes down. Rake to the eyes. That spinning kick there. Discus like kick. And there we have Raven standing with her new found gold around her shoulder. And there we'll leave Raven in the ring celebrating, because we're going to move on to another match. We're going for 2-on-2 tag team. We'll just go for a normal tag. Oh, come on. And here we have just a tag team match between Ruthless Inc. and Hell's Angels. Jesus, Raven, you've got one hell of a target on your back. My Skype has blown up, and I'm being told there's a few people coming for you. But who's it going to be? We'll have to wait and see later on in the night. Because for now, we're going to move on to some tag team action right here. Hell's Angels, Ruthless Inc. UK. That belt has a big target on the person's back as soon as they get it. Come on, 2K, with your loading. So who's everyone picking for this match? Are you going with Ruthless Inc.'s David Ruin and William Haight, or are you going with Hell's Angels, Devilish and Spider? Bullet, welcome to the show. Nice to see you. To see you. Nice, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mark Caliber, how are we? Coming down to the ring now is Ruthless Inc. UK. William Haight and David Ruin, they come in weighing a combined weight of 635 pounds. Wasting no time getting down to the ring here. William Haight in the mask. The Tongan behemoth behind him, David Ruin. There they are, waiting for their opponents. On your left, as you look at the screen right now, is Devilish, his partner Spider. They come in a combined weight of 743 pounds, and they are the Hells Angels. No problem, Bullet. See you in a bit, bud. See you in a bit. Here they are, centre of the ring now. UK. David Ruin alone comes in over 400 pounds. Well and truly over half of this tag team here. Cam Crash, welcome to the show. It's nice to see you, Nice Shulky, hello. Sorry if I've missed you. It's always nice to see you. David Ruin and Devilish lock horns straight away. David Ruin taking it straight to Devilish. Double axe handle across the back and again driving him into the mat. Followed up with a stomp. Brings him to his feet. Looks for the uppercut. Blocked. Forearm smash there by Devilish. Has him up on his shoulders. David Ruin counters though. Elbows riding into the side of the head of Devilish there. Scoops him up. Big power slam there. David Ruin now working the body, stomping away at the body of Devilish, every joint possible. Finishing with right across the forehead. Up to the mid rope, 400 pounds on the mid rope. Waiting for Devilish to get to his feet. Brings it with a DDT there. Driving Devilish into the mat. Devilish not knowing which way his corner is. Spider calling for the tag. Whipped into the corner now as Devilish fights his way free. Looks to scoop him up. Big knee to the midsection there by David Ruin. Ruin no. Whips Devilish into the corner. Off the ropes. Big punch across the face there at Devilish. Brings him out of the corner. Turns around. No. Reversed by Devilish. Whips him into the corner himself. Catches the boot. Kick to the hamstring underneath the knee. Pop up punch there. Drops Devilish down for the pin. Hooks for legs. Spider doing his job. Distracting the referee. Could this be over already? 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Had the referee have been doing his job, we might have seen the end of this match already. That could have been easily a 5 count there. Devilish now scooped up. Walked over to the ropes. Hot shot. Hangs him across that top rope. Devilish yet again being called to his corner by his partner. Whipped into the corner of Ruthless. Tagged in now is William Haight. David Ruin sends him into his tag partner, looking for the power bomb, and it's an assisted power bomb there. Devilish again looking to roll to get to his corner, catches William Haight, drives him into the mat. Is this his opportunity to get the tag? No, instead he decides to show off to the crowd. William Haight now quickly back to his feet. Jawbreaker. Big kick to the guts. Whipped into the rope. Single leg drop kick. And again, for a big man, he's quite agile it seems. Spinning neck breaker leaves William Haight laid out in the centre of the ring. Devilish calling for him, get to your feet. But William Haight still laid out in the ring. Brought up to his feet now by Devilish. Whipped into the corner. Devilish now sits on that top turnbuckle and hangs William Haight by his throat, choking the life out of him, putting all the weight through the neck. Whipped into the corner now is Haight. Haight now looks like he's going to have a mud hole stomped. David Ruin not happy. You can see in the background, pulled out of the ring by the referee. Did he even see that tag? Is it really legal? The ref didn't even say yes. But they continue to stomp a hole in the chest of William Haight. Mrs. Utaker and Mr. U, welcome to the show. It's always nice to see you nice. Welcome to Three Lions Wrestling. Rolled up, Devilish cap. No, David Ruin manages to avoid Devilish and break up the pin. Spider now, big knee to the face of him. William Haight fights his way free with a jawbreaker. Is this the opportunity to Ruthless to take back control? Running STO there. William Haight tags in David Ruin. Spider now back to his feet for 2 lock up. David Ruin fighting his way free. Slips in behind, hammerlock, forearm across the back of the shoulders. Hangs him up on that mid rope now. David Ruin teabags him and slides through the ropes, dumping his balls across the back of his head as he slides through. Pop up fastball punch, and that could be it for Spider. Down, hooks for leg. 1, 2, and a kick out just before the 3. David now caught. No, fights his way through with the elbow strike to the side of the head. Catches the leg now, shoves it through. Belly to belly suplex. Now looking to lock the leg up. David Ruin's only got to reach out and touch those ropes, but instead opts to boot Spider in the face, breaking his way free. William Haight helping his partner out there, but doesn't make the tag in time. Spider, high angled slam there. Picks up David Ruin once again. Bell toss across the ring. Is this it? Is Hell's Angels going to take control of this match and finish things? Deep 6, driving David Ruin into the mat. Ruin now sent into the corner of Hell's Angels. Tags in the big man Devilish, who goes up high. Up on the shoulders. Drives him into the mat. That's it. There's no way Ruin's kicking out of this. Referee, turn around, do your job. 1, saved by his partner William Haight, who quickly gets out of the ring there. Missed there was Devilish with the forearm. Devilish now into his tag team partner. Brings in Spider yet again. Quick tags there. Spider not giving much chance to recover, but enough time for Devilish to keep on top of this match. Spider now gets a punch to the ribs and a heavy right hand to the head. Sits him up on his shoulders, but Spider having none of that. Raining heavy right hands down into the skull of David Ruin. And another deep 6, plants him centre of the ring. Brought back to his feet though is David Ruin. Whipped into the corner, Hell's Angels. Hot tag there. Sets him up. Assisted suplex there. Spider out of the ring now. Devilish calling for the end. Turns Ruin over in the centre of the ring. Goes after that side of the leg there. Driving the knee into that hamstring. Trying to deaden the leg there. Trying to make it go numb so he can barely stand on it. Scoops him up, but David Ruin slips out the back door. Forearm across the back of the neck. Eats a kick to the stomach though. Scoops him up again. David Ruin slips himself free. Backdrop suplex there. Stomp to the guts. David Ruin now brings Devilish up to his feet. Heavy right hand across the face. Has him up. Devilish rips across the eyes there. Breaks himself free. David Ruin can't see. Whipped into the corner. Spun around. Looks like David Ruin is going to get hung by his throat here. tags in his partner Spider. William Haight instantly distracting the referee, trying to help his partner out here. And there it is, the clothesline from the top into the with the power bomb as well. Referee round for the count 1, and a break up by William Haight yet again. William Haight breaks free from Spider's attack. Devilish misses. Spider calling on the crowd. William Haight, David Ruin up to his feet. End of days there. Hooks for the leg. 1, 2, and a breakout by William Haight yet again. Devilish too slow to break William Haight, but William Haight's been dropped with a heavy right hand. Stomping away on the chest now is Spider. Another deep 6. Whipped over the top rope. Big forearm. What's David Ruin got in mind here? Stepping on that mid rope. Picks him up, suplex into the ring, brings him in the hard way. Hooks for leg for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Big clotheslines there by David Ruin. Big body splash collision there. William Haight looking worse for wear in the corner of Ruthless. Whipped into the corner though is Spider. David Ruin turns him round. Off the ropes. Flying forearm across the face. Brings him out of the corner. Is this it? Into the corner of Ruthless now. Reversed though by Spider. Sends him across to the Hells Angels corner. Calling for the crowd, calling for the end. But David Ruin fights his way free. And now whips him across back into the corner of Ruthless. And here comes revenge for Ruthless Inc. Stomping away at the chest of Spider now. Turned around, drop kick into the Spider in the corner. David Ruin is still in the ring. 1, 2, and only a kick out on 2. Hangman DDT there from David Ruin to Spider. Drop kick to the back of the head of Spider, who's trying to roll out of the ring here. William Haight teasing the crowd here. Big slap across the face. Spider though still quick enough to react. Catches William Haight in a side headlock. Kick to the stomach. For a big man, he's light on his toes. Has him up on the shoulder. Slips through. Inverted DDT. William Haight though out to the apron. What the fuck was he thinking there? Runs into his own partner. Once again slides in. Big right hand. Sets him up. Are we going to see that famous Ruthless driver? Here it comes. Hooks him through. Drives him into the mat. Down for the pin. 1, 2. And a kick out just in time. David Ruin sweeps for legs from underneath Devilish, raining in heavy hands to the head. Ground and pound action there. Hip toss by Spider to William Haight. Looking for the spear was David Ruin, interrupting. Another deep 6. Referee down for the pin. David Ruin breaks it up just in time. Ruin refusing to get out at the moment. Is he going to get the team disqualified? Power bomb there from Spider. Stomp to the stomach. Spider, instead of going for the pin, taunting this fucking crowd. What the fuck's he thinking? William Haight going for the ride. Round and round he goes. Giant swing there by Spider. Hooks for leg. Down for the pin. 1, 2. And a 3 count. Hell's Angels pick up the victory. David Ruin not getting involved this time. Obviously believed his partner was going to kick out of that. But boy was he fucking wrong. Great match we saw there. There was the deep 6 delivered to David Ruin from Spider. Double team move there from Hell's Angels to David Ruin. That's 400 pounds in the air coming crashing down to the earth. And here are your winners. The Hell's Angels. But I'm getting word in my ear that Redneck Avenger hasn't been in the arena long, but already is being confronted. He's got that belt, he's got a target on his back. Redneck Avenger being caught out back. By Shino Malice. Redneck Avenger is a dual champion at the moment. He is the King of the North. He's also the Iron Skull champion. And Shino Malice has decided that he wants to take that gold. Who's going to come out victorious here? Shino, newly of the Vermilion Coven, converted by Victor Mason, so the god of pain, destruction and war. Shino Malice versus the Redneck Avenger. Good versus evil. Who will come out as top? There you see Shino sneaking up on Redneck Avenger, spinning him round, getting all in the face of the Redneck Avenger. Big right hand there, but Redneck not taking that. An exchange of punches here, but Shino coming out on top it seems. Big right hand, Shino. What a backbreaker there. Basement DDT from Shino, staying on top of Redneck. Picks him up to his feet. Bringing him down to the floor. That floor's got no give on it. It's not like the ring. There is no pattern whatsoever out back here. Redneck now tosses Shino down into that speaker box. Bounces his head off it. Redneck now looking to take back control. Tossed down the corridor. Bouncing off that steel chair. Stomp to the small of the back. Shino now being choked. Trying to choke the life out of the immortal Shino Malice. Something ironic there. German suplex. Holding on though is Redneck Avenger. There's a second and we go into a third. Dumps him on the back of his head. Going for a stomp to the head now. Redneck brings him up to his feet. Tosses him again into another speaker box. Shino propping himself up. Big forearm across the small of the back. Shino now fights his way free. I hope they've fixed the lock on my office door so I don't get no fucking surprises. Crossbody counter there from Redneck Avenger. Double stomp to the stomach, driving the air out of the lungs. Brings him to his feet. German suplex onto that speaker box, bouncing his head off it. And a second. And a third. But Shino still not been knocked out yet. Brought to his feet yet again. Scoops him up on his shoulders. Brings him over to that speaker box and dumps him down like a sack of spuds. Shino now slowly getting to his feet. Redneck Avenger just awaiting. Just watching. Rolling cutter there. But Shino still not out of this match here. And again another rolling cutter. And there you have it. Redneck Avenger was victorious in this title defense, and he walks away still your Iron Skull champion.
Can you dig it, sucker, sucker?
Congratulations, Redneck, but your night's not over just yet. But here we're going to now see one half of the one half of the Steel City Committee versus Ethan Moore. Malice is in trouble because he did not appease his leader of the coven, Victor Mason. So who's everyone picking here? You're going with Ethan Moore, or you're going with Steel City Committee's Tyson Parker for the win? No worries, Anarchy, no worries whatsoever. Rest in peace, Monies. Have you just bought 2K19, Bullet? Yeti for the win! Yeah! What's Yeti fighting? Is it a Coccyx competition out back? Who's got the biggest? Because Yeti's always going to win that fucker. But walking down to the ring, he's 6 feet 1 inches tall, 222 pounds from Pittsburgh, USA. He's one half of the Steel City Committee. He is Tyson Parker. Tyson Parker wasting no time getting down to the ring, trying to get this crowd on his side. Agile little fucker. How's it going, you arsehole Yeti? Walking through the crowd. Zero fucks given, it looks like. I would say normally he's looking nervous, but he's walking straight through these people. Focused at the task in hand. He needs to redeem himself after losing his last match. He stands at 5 feet 11 inches tall, 217 pounds from Amarillo, Texas. He is the modern day warrior, Ethan Moore. Even more looking focused. Tyson Parker making his way to the other side of the ring. And now we just wait on the referee to say, let's get this shit underway. Ethan with a little bit of a spring. Spinning neck breaker there from Ethan Moore, wasting no time going after Tyson Parker. Shoulder block takedown though, returning the favour to Ethan Moore. And again, back and forth between these two from the start. Backbreaker from Ethan. Brought to his knees. Basement DDT, no, counter there by Tyson Parker with a knee to the guts. Spinning neck breaker there. Now working that shoulder joint, dropping the elbow, driving it in there. Going to the top rope is Tyson Parker. Diving body splash there, right across the chest, driving any air in the lungs of Ethan Moore out. Ethan brought to his knees. Blocks the punch. Tyson receives one in the stomach. Hurricane Rana takedown there. Set up position. Now cranking the neck is Ethan Moore. Still cranking away at the neck. Ethan Moore now going up top. What's he got in mind for Tyson Parker? Misses completely. Tyson Parker too quick and gets out of the way. Well scouted there by Tyson Parker. Scoops Ethan up, but Ethan sleeps through the back door, pushes Tyson away, comes flying in with a heavy right hand. Just as Tyson Parker turned around, Superman punch there from Ethan Moore, drags Tyson to the centre of the ring, hooks their leg, just the one count it is. Hooking just one leg, thinking that Superman punch was going to be enough. Step up in Seguri there. Pushed away is Ethan Moore. Cranking that neck now, really working that neck. Is it Tyson Parker on Ethan Moore? Calling for him. Spinning in Seguri there. Hooks their leg. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Brought up to his feet. No. Jawbreaker there. Countered by Ethan Moore. Arm drag takedown. Tyson Parker counters over the fireman's carry takedown of his own. Brings Ethan Moore back to his feet. Scoops him up. Ethan Moore slips through the back door. Inverted DDT. Again brought to his feet. Big chop across the chest. No. Blocked by Tyson Parker. Side suplex. Double underhook. What a powerbomb into the armbar. Is Ethan Moore going to tap out? No. Ethan Moore fights his way free. Punch straight across the nose. Kick across the spine. Shockwave sent through the spine of Tyson Parker. Big clothesline there from Ethan Moore. Takes Tyson Parker off his feet. Chop across the chest. Basement DDT driven to Tyson Parker. Brought up to his feet now. Whipped into the ropes, over onto the apron. Ethan Moore joins him on the apron. Spiked him with a DDT on the apron there, did Ethan Moore. Tyson Parker tries to get back into the ring. Referee begins his count. Running powerbomb into the fucking apron on the barrier on the outside. Running power slam there. What the fuck? I've never seen anyone do that. Stomp across the face. Elbow to the back of the skull. Ethan Moore giving zero fucks for the referee's count, but Tyson Parker wants to get this match back into the ring. Wants to win this standing up. Big forearm. Superman punch busts the head open of Tyson Parker. Brings him up, inverted DDT, neck lift there. Again, up to one knee. Misses with a chop across the chest. Running Hurricane Rana there. takes down Tyson Parker even more. A little worse for wear now. Drops to one knee, but brings Tyson back to his feet. Has him up short. Brainbuster there. And again brings him in. Lucius West, welcome to the show. It's nice to see you. A nice calf crusher there, but leg on the ropes. Too close to the ropes there, Ethan Moore. What the fuck were you thinking? Looks for the bulldog, but gets countered. Tyson Parker now has him up. Ethan Moore counters. Big forearm. Drops to his knee. Tiju, 22, welcome to the show. Nice to see you, my little blue-toed friend. To see you, nice. Powerbomb into the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Yeti, can you send me the details for that online wanking course? Is it sponsored by Pornhub or RedTube or someone else? Superman punch again from Ethan Moore. Tonight's show is sponsored by Stella Artois. Thank you very much. Suplex with the bridge into the pin. 2 and 3, and Ethan Moore picks up the victory over Tyson Parker. What, hands down your pants, or just the best course hands down? But with a coccyx your size, how does it work going down your pants? And I would have thought it would have been up more, two-handed job. There we saw the calf crusher fail because he was on the ropes. The power bomb into the pin didn't work. Tyson Parker still laid out. Referee making sure he's alright, but Ethan Moore sits centre of the ring. Congratulations, Ethan Moore. You got your W here in Three Lions Wrestling against Tyson Parker.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money. Money, money, money. Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Ching, ching, bling, bling. Cut the chat out. You ain't talking money, then your talking don't matter. Ching, ching, bling, bling. Patent pockets. We take the dollar, dollar. Can it damn so stop it?
One-on-one match here.
Hold on, your bets. Here's where the buck stops. See, first of all, I'm stepping out on my own. About time I elevated to claim my own throne. Success in my blood, call it homegrown. Puerto Rican testosterone. Power and money got me crazy cocky. No longer need you, poppy. I know you're mad because you can't stop me. And it's funny, pimpin' hood rats to Playboy bunnies. They see the...
Get this match underway. Fusion versus Kevin Stevens in a snap, nap or tap. Hell in a... Oh no, not a hell in a steel cage match. Fusion looking to get a win over a former champion, Kevin Stevens. Oh shit, somebody tell me if we go black screen. We've had the warning. No Mini Wolf to blame this time, but we may blame Vernon Quinn because he's got a match later on that determines his fucking contract here. So if we go black screen, let me know and we'll have to sort that out. Nice, Yeti, nice. Like I said, you're going to have to send me what university of online schooling that is. I hear Mean Joey Green could be the tutor on one of those shows. Or that online course. Or is that how to steel cage dance, slut drop, or give STD drops? Coming down to your ring first. Standing 6 feet tall. 250 pounds. He hails from London, England. And he is Fusion Skull. It's always good to broaden your horizons, Raven. Broaden your horizons and learn something new. These online courses, they may just help me discover something I didn't know about myself. Fusion looking confident as he comes down. God damn it, Yeti! Are you painting my cameras black? Son of a bitch! Somebody grab that fucker by his coccyx. I ain't grabbing that fucker by his coccyx, it might go off in my face. You go grab it, see what it does. Coming out to the ring now, a former champion. Losing his title to Redneck Avenger. Standing at 6 feet 5 inches tall. No, he's not. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong fucking card. You cunt, you're sacked. He's 5'9", he's 321 pounds. Hails from Manchester. Slowly making his way down to the ring. Is he going to make an example of Fusion here and make him scream for mummy when he makes him tap out? I'm sure it is. Apologies for the buffering. Great fucking internet round this way as always. Those monkeys in the production truck fucking me around. But there we have it, Kevin Stevens, steel cage hanging above his head. Like I said, let me know instantly if we get a black screen, we'll do something about it. Circling the ring is Kevin Stevens. Putting on those ropes, making sure they're fucking match fit. That's not your fucking job, you muppet. Just get in there and knock 7 bells a head out of each other. Kevin Stevens, Fusion Skull, snap, nap or tap match. Stunner there from Fusion, straight out the gate to Kevin Stevens. Brings him up to his feet, big right hand. Slips him behind, but no, Kevin Stevens counters with the elbow strike. You got to make him tap out or you got to knock him the fuck out in this match. Kevin Stevens brings him up to his feet, knee to the stomach, drops him to his knees, stomping away at the chest now. Brought to his knees again. King Dong, not King Kong. I prefer the first option, Yeti. Totally the first option. Whipped into the ropes. Punch to the stomach there. But Minerva, it's hard to resist a big file when you send with the caption, "Shh, don't tell anybody." I'm hoping it's photos of your night out with Maddie. Seeing what two ladies get up to on a night out. The float over, the DDT there from Fusion. Javier Win, aka Whisper Fire. Welcome to the show. It's nice to see you. Nice. Fusion gets caught going for that shooting of the body. Fisherman suplex there. Dumps him on his back. Fusion looks like he could use a few fucking goes on the fucking cardio here. Looking like he's carrying a few extra pounds. German suplex number 2. Still holding on is Kevin Stevens as we go for the third. Dumped on the back of his neck. Still in this match though. Who knows what we'll see come 2K19 or the next season of UKWF and Free Lions Wrestling. A giant swing in the ring to Fusion, going round and round. Is he going to hit that cage as he comes flying down to the ground? Centre of the ring, no, this match carries on, no knockout yet. Brought to his knees, no, counters, body backdrop there. Stomp to the stomach. Stomp to the small of the spine. Sits him up. Fusion taunting the crowd instead of concentrating on the man at hand. Catches a leg. Sweeps the other one from underneath him. Goes to work on the knee. Figure 4. Looking to make Kevin Stevens tap out. Is it going to work? Spin you right round, baby, right round like a... No, let's not do that. Whipped into the corner. Kevin Stevens whips him across the ring. No, is that what it is? Shit, I shouldn't have let him fight if he's pregnant. I thought it might have been Chris Clark's after his surprise 3 attempts at Fusion's backside. Rake into the eyes of Kevin Stevens. Looks for the headbutt, but countered with a headbutt of his own by Fusion. Kick to the guts. Jawbreaker from Fusion. Back and forth between these two. Fisherman suplex dumps him on his back. Fusion now. What the fuck is he doing? Misses with a punt. Stevens up to his feet with a slight jab to the face, but gets countered with a fireman's carry takedown. Whipped into the corner is Stevens. Look at fucking Fusion looking gassed. That's all those extra pounds you're carrying there, you fat fuck. Get back in the gym. No problem, misses you. Enjoy your dinner. If you like, bring me back something tasty to eat. Heavy right hands raining down on the head of Fusion. Here we go. Wrenching back on that neck. Is Fusion going to give up here? No. Counters. Pulls through. Kevin Stevens now trying to climb back up. Elbow strike to the face of Fusion. Has him up. Into the powerbomb. Pins don't mean fuck all here, you dumb cunt. There we go. Boston Crab. Pulls the leg from behind. Kevin Stevens sent across the ring. Fusion still laid out in the centre. Stevens rolls him over. Quick boot to the face by Fusion. Gets caught though by Stevens. Up on his shoulders. Hot shot. Brought to his feet. Looking for that running bulldog. No. Countered by Fusion. Fusion no. Straight in. Has him up. Powerbomb of his own. He's a dumb cunt too because there's no pins here. Over into the Boston Crab. Kevin Stevens not giving up yet though. Sweeps for leg just the way that Fusion did. Fusion up to his feet first though. Kevin Stevens laid out on his front. Big boot across the side of the face. Fusion looking gassed again. Here comes those German suplex. There's 1. And 2. And the trifecta. 3. Fusion still in it though. Not enough to knock this man out. Brings him up. Release German suplex there into the steel cage. Fusion now slowly getting back to his feet. Has him up on his shoulders. Torture rack. Backbreaker there. Accordion rack should I say. And Fusion's tapping out. Kevin Stevens showing why he was a former champion there. Taking out Fusion Skull. Here we see the power bomb into the pin, which means fuck all. So we had to roll him over into that Boston Crab. There's Fusion returning the favour. Again, realising it meant fuck all, so we had to do something about it. And why are all the highlights of the same fucking thing? Another power bomb. Here we go. German suplex released into the steel cage. Welcome back, Zerk. Welcome back. I'm still curious what your text message may have been. I'm sure we may find out later on tonight. But there is your winner of this match. One Kevin Stevens. But Raven, as we all know, being the current champion, We're going back to a triple threat match. All three women, get your ass down to the ring, because we ain't fucking around here. Here we go. So the women coming out, challenging for this belt. I'm afraid to say the message is coming quickly. Another triple threat, correct. We'll put the champion out first. There she is. The Enchanted Raven is our current Knockouts champion. But she's not finished there. She is going against... Fuck me. I've been told the first person to get in and closely followed behind her was this lady right here, newly signed. And I'm afraid to say, somehow these eternity fucks have made it into Three Lions Wrestling and UKWF. Ruthless Inc. aren't going to be happy about this. So all three women, you've just been told, get your asses down to the ring. Eternity have arrived in UKWF and Three Lions Wrestling. I shouldn't have been surprised. The moment I let that fucking Mordred Nightwalker through my doors, Eternity wouldn't be far behind. And he's... First woman he's called out is that woman right in the centre of your screen right now, Maddie Mad Cow. And she's going straight after some gold. Yeah, but she's called Fuck Me Shulky. No, really she's not. But I wouldn't want to mess with a giant green woman as her. Raven already being in one match tonight. Can she hold on to that belt? And here we go. Last woman standing takes home the gold. Side suplex there from Shulky straight to fucking Maddie. Running clothesline. Elbow strikes to the shoulders of Raven. Maddie taunting the crowd, trying to get him behind her, being the new face in this arena. Shulky working the neck of Raven. Eventually lets go. Quick forearm. Maddie, side headlock, big knee strike to the face of Shulky. Whipped across into the ropes. Fez press from Maddie. Maddie raining down the shots. Raven now getting back to her feet. Shulky rolls out of the ring. Smart move. DDT there from Maddie on Raven. Maddie springboard crossbody. Catches Raven as she's just trying to get back to her feet. Shulky catches her though. She's trying to give her a sharp kick to the small of the back. Shulky has her eyes on Maddie on the outside. Maddie just giving a quick taunt. Raven now, the champ, getting focused on by Shulky. Double team from Raven and Maddie. Double Russian leg sweep. Quickly turn on each other though. Raven going in for the attack. Maddie with a quick elbow. Big brainbuster there from Maddie. Gets a stomp to the titties though from Shulky as she comes running in. Punch to the guts there from Maddie. Counters. Hits her with that booty. Into the corner goes Shulky. Tornado DDT delivered to She-Hulk Chick from Maddie. To the apron. Maddie calling for her to get to her feet. Springboard. Blockbuster there from Maddie. Raven gets a hold of her. Neck breaker there. Maddie rolls to the outside. Raven out on the apron. Calls for Shulky to get to her feet. Slowly but surely Shulky stands up. Springboard elbow drop across her chest. Up on the mid rope was Raven taunting the crowd. Maddie up to her feet slowly. Shulky being brought to her knees. Eye rake there. Inverted DDT from Maddie on Raven. Big whip across the back of She-Hulk Chick in the corner. Brings her out, tosses her into that ring post. Maddie wasting no time making a name for herself here. Big suplex, holds on. Drop kick from Raven to the back of the head of She-Hulk. Raven brings Maddie up to her feet. Fireman's carry takedown. Rolls out of the way was Raven. But quickly back on her heels is Maddie. Snapmare takedown. Just standing there though, Maddie. What the fuck are you doing, woman? Did you not take your pill? Did you not eat some food? Are you going a little bit fucking doolally in the head? The roll up. Maddie, no fucking pins in this match either. Straight knockouts, woman. Kick to the small of the back. Brings her up to her feet. Kick to the stomach. DDT there from Maddie to She-Hulk. But Maddie still not done enough. Running leg drop toe hold there. Maddie circles around She-Hulk, who's laid out cold in the ring. Ground and pound here from Maddie. Kick to the stomach. And we're looking for that brain buster. And She-Hulk chick has been knocked out by Maddie Mad Cow with that brain buster. Shoots for legs of Raven, now pounding down on the head. Rolls away. Raven still out cold on the floor. Leg drop across the throat. Maddie now brings Raven to her feet. Scoops her up. Raven slips through the back door. Inverted DDT there. Can Raven hold on to this belt? Has she got enough in her tank to do it? Misses with a booty slap. Elbow drop to the knee. Throws Raven into the ring. Quick behind her is Maddie. Oh shit, could this be the end? Raven up to her feet. Using her own move against her. Enchanted Crush. No, not finished with her yet though. Raven's still in this match. Kick to the stomach. Here we go. That brainbuster that just knocked out She-Hulk chick. Not enough to put Raven away though. Wasting no time is Maddie. Light on her feet. Misses with a body splash though. Maddie now brought to her feet. Raven. Big suplex there. Calling for Maddie to bring it. Get back to your feet. Rake of the eyes. Oh shit, here comes that kick. But Maddie's still not knocked out. A stomp to the titties. Raven going after the titties of Maddie. Looking for that Hurricane Rana. Drives Maddie into the mat. And here it comes. The Enchanted Crush. Not enough to knock Maddie out though. But she waits again. Raven saving it here. Kick to the stomach. No, off the ropes. Axe kick. Still in this match is Maddie though. Stomp to the back of the head. Sits her up. Eye rake. Spins around. Whipped into the corner is Maddie. Raven slow. Walking over there. Eats a jawbreaker for taking too much time. Blocks the punch though. Kick to the stomach. Here comes that sunset flip powerbomb. Not enough to knock Maddie out though. Raven slowing down it seems. Goes up to the top rope. Slowly climbing up. Diving headbutt. And there you have it. Raven with the victory. And she walks out of Three Lions Wrestling tonight. Still your women's knockout champion. You'll have to wait to UKWF for another chance at that belt. Congratulations, Raven, on holding on to that belt. Your night's not over yet though. There'll be another match or two, I'm sure, if you manage to hold on to that belt later on. There we see the brainbuster from Maddie. The eye rake. Here's that discus kick that takes Maddie, bouncing her off those ropes. Shit in hell. But there you have it. The belt still in her hands. Raven, the bitch of Ruthless Incorporated UK. turning her back on Maggie May, teaming up with Cotton Candy, and there she is, lofting that belt high above her head. But we can't stay there, because we have our women's tag team match now coming up for you. How are we doing on time? We're doing good on time still. So we're going to move into a women's tag team match. It's the Vermilion Coven. We've already seen Leanne in a match, so how's that going to affect her? Ooh, what do you think about this? We haven't seen him in many a day. But here we go. We're going to move on to a newly formed tag team. We have one Minerva with our tag team partner Nyx. So we have the Vermilion Coven versus the newly formed tag team of Nyx and Minerva. We should really make that fair. If you hadn't guessed it by now, Vermilion Coven, Minerva and Nyx being accompanied down to the ring by Bill Haight Jr. What does that mean for these two women? Being accompanied down to the ring by Bill Haight Jr. Is Leanne going to be worse for wear after fighting already in a triple threat knockout match? How's that head of hers? Has Victor Mason done enough to help her recover in time for this match? We haven't seen anything of Rafe. But look at those fucking ghastly red eyes looking through that hood. And Victor Mason there in the background. Fangs showing. Yeah, I wouldn't lean against your tank, Zerk, if you just painted it. You'll fuck it right up. Although, by the sounds of it, it sounds like you've painted it and you've fucked it right up anyway. Yeah, I know. I've had the paperwork sent into my office. Jesus, what's going on with this load time? Anyway. Well, this must be an old fucking picture. They need an updated picture of Victor Mason then if what's going on there isn't what reflects him anymore. So is this right, Zerk? When you took him away in your tank, you defanged Victor Mason so he can no longer influence anyone else. No one else will be joining the Vermilion Coven. Is that what you're telling me? Holy shit, the Vermilion Coven will not expand any further than the members you've already seen. But here, the arena turns dark. And that darkness falls upon Three Lions Wrestling. As out of the shadows comes Victor Mason, with the two ladies following close behind, Rafe and Leanne. The Vermilion Coven, Rafe and Leanne, come in at a combined weight of 317 pounds, hailing from your nightmares, being led out by the leader Victor Mason. who had disappeared after losing a match, be still your light heavyweight champion. Lost his Iron Skull Championship, but he's still your light heavyweight champion. Remember, if you want to challenge for that Iron Skull Championship, you're on the roster. You need to send me a private message in Skype, because currently the current champion is Red Neck Avenger with 1 defense already. He has 1 more defense tonight before the show closes. Private Skype me and we will get this underway. Nightmare, or SFL Nightmare, welcome to the show. It's nice to see you, nice. And there's only a face a mother could love in Rafe. Leanne looking like she's recovered from her earlier triple threat with Raven and Cassie, Madam Red. Victor Mason rocking around that arena with that light heavyweight title around his waist. These two ladies waiting for their opponents. Coming through the crowd, there she is, Mighty Minerva and her partner Nyx, both hailing from Mount Olympus, coming in at 482 pounds. Just been told they are now Ruthless Inc. UK women. These two monsters of women. Look at the size of them. Minerva wearing her Ruthless jacket there. Nyx, a face like I said only a mother could love. Bill Hay Jr. accompanied them down, but Ruthless Inc. United Kingdom has now got women in both Three Lions Wrestling and No Time bouncing their head off the mat. Bill Hay Jr. on the outside, impressed with his latest signings. Headbutt to the shoulder joint, off the ropes goes Minerva. Elbow drop, misses though. Rafe out of the way just in time. Hurricane Rana drops Minerva down on the mat, stomp across the face. Uranagi backbreaker, and a second. Minerva having a back wrenched across the knees. Headbutts. The crowd counting along as 5 headbutts rain down on the head of Minerva. Minerva now brought to her feet, scoops her up, power slam there, right in front of her partner. Headbutt into the ribs there as Minerva was trying to get back to her feet. Rafe staying on top, drags Minerva across the ring, cutting that ring off in half. Tags in Leanne, who's got to be a little worse for wear. Calls for the end here. Minerva trying to get back to her feet, avoids the stomp, grabs Leanne by her head and slams her down into the mat. Got to work the head, already must be foggy from earlier on tonight. Scoops her up on the shoulders, backbreaker there. Brought to her feet, up to her knees, sorry. Forearm across the back. Big knee to the side of the head. Look at the size of those legs. Like tree trunks. I wouldn't want to be hit with those fuckers. Standing up. Double axe handle to the top of the skull of Leanne. Stomp, stopping her from getting to her tag team partner. Minerva cutting her off just in time. Big shot to the head. Picks her up. Spin out, sit down, power bomb there from Minerva in the center of the ring. Victor Mason distracting Minerva as she catches a right hand from, or left hand from Rafe. Snap suplex there from Leanne. Distracted by Victor Mason. Elbow drop to the small of the back. Brandon Quavers, welcome. If you're confused, Bill Hay Jr. has signed Minerva and Nyx to Ruthless Inc. UK. So we now have Ruthless Inc. UK women tag teams in both UKWF and Three Lions Wrestling. Bill Haight distracting Rafe, but not enough because she flips out of Minerva's attack. What a slam there from Rafe on Minerva. Now she waits for her to get to her feet. Look at this, package power DDT there. Bill Haight up on the apron, distracting the referee, stopping him from making the 3 count. Leanne slowly getting back to her feet. Nix now gets caught by Rafe. Advantage Vermilion Coven. But Minerva shrugs Rafe off like she's nothing. Waits for her to get back to her feet. Scoops her up. Tartarus rack. Folding her up like an accordion. Bending her. No. Rafe still not giving up. Arm drag takedown counter. Victor now up on the apron and distracting the referee. Rafe has her by the back of the head. Sets her up on the ropes. Choking her out and slingshots her across the ring. Minerva trying to crawl to her partner. Can't get there. Rafe cutting her off. Poison mist to the eyes. Whipped into the corner of the Vermilion Coven. Sits her up on that top turnbuckle. Big right hand. Looks like Minerva's going for the ride. The crowd know what's coming. This is awesome chants shouting through the arena. And a superplex to the outside. Minerva's back in pieces now. Because I'm a cheap cunt and those are just painted concrete on the outside. Not much giving concrete. Minerva now eats a kick to the stomach. Tossed down to the ramp. Referee's count still going. Elbow drop across the throat. Stomps to the titty there by Rafe. Sling blade by Rafe now. Referee's count still going. Choking her out on the outside. On the ramp still. Referee's count still going on. Minerva tosses Rafe down towards the ring. But where's she going? Why is she walking up the ramp? No, changed her mind. Running for the ring now. Dives in just in time. Minerva in the ring. Rafe doesn't beat their count and Vermilion Coven get defeated. I'm sure that's what Rafe was going for when she threw Minerva down the ramp. Nix didn't even get involved in the game. There's that package DDT there from Rafe, and again another angle. Hooks for leg for the pin, but it was no good. The referee was being distracted. That superplex to the outside. There's Minerva's back in pieces. Be your winners of this match. The newly formed Ruthless Inc. UK. Minerva and Nix. What a debut there for Minerva, getting a victory, and a debut for Nix within this tag team. No problem, Brandon, no problem. I understand not everyone wants to chat. That's not an issue. But wow, we're getting through this card. Remember, Iron Skull and... No, the knockout's not. Iron Skull is still up for grabs. Anyone that wants in, you need to message me now, because any previous requests are null and void after the first match. The bell goes for that. It has to restart. So here we go. We're going to move on to the super heavyweight division. We're going to see a normal one-on-one between two heavyweights. We've already seen one half of the Steel City Committee. We're now going to see the second. Damn fucking right, Minerva. Joining Ruthless Inc. is the way to go. Any other ones are just fucking wanting. But anyway, I digress. We have two members of the super heavyweight division. Shmoo versus Vibora. Ruthless forever, forever ruthless. That's right, Minerva, that's the phrase. But here we go, two super heavyweights for Shmoo of the Steel City Committee, Vibora of the Cold-Blooded Killers, being kept on his leash by Cobra in the background there. Bill Haight Jr., I think, is rubbing his hands with glee in the back, should I say. Signing two more women to the UKWF and Free Lions Wrestling's Ruthless Inc. UK. But what does that mean for Maddie and Minerva? Maddie's Eternity, Minerva's Ruthless Inc. How are you? It's like Romeo and or should I say Juliet and Juliet? Because we can't say Romeo and Juliet in that relationship now, can we? That's a tough one. But here we go, we're waiting for this match to get underway. While I do that, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. If you don't like what I'm doing, hit the thumbs down, but thanks for the free view anyway. This is UKWF presenting Free Lions Wrestling, part of the Digital Syndicate Wrestling. Many shows out there, but anyway, we're going to get on, because coming out to the ring now is our first competitor. The Shaven Sasquatch is the Shmoo, and he comes in at 7 feet tall, 400 pounds, from Pittsburgh, USA, one half of the Steel City Committee. This man doesn't like his matches to last too long because it keeps him from the catering truck, so don't expect this to last. Either way, we know where he's going to end up once this match finishes. His partner picked up an L tonight. Can he right that wrong and get a W for himself? The crowd certainly behind this man here. But coming out to the ring now, his opponent. Standing at 6 feet 5 inches tall. He's 325 pounds. We don't know where the fuck we've managed to dig this fucker up from, but we know that he's under the woman there to his right's control, or to our right's control. She is Cobra. He is Vibora. One half of the Cold-Blooded Killers. She keeps her men under tight grasp. Crowd unsure what to make of these two as they make their way down to the ring. All I can say is I'm pleasantly surprised by the way that Cobra's boobs go side to side hypnotically. I'm happy. I can roll with it. But there we have the Cold-Blooded Killers. Vibora being led out by Cobra. Shmoo's got to keep his eyes on this little bitch in the background. She's got a venomous bite of her own. Looks like I might have stirred up a little bit of a hornet's nest out back between Maddie and Minerva. Oh dear. Shmoo. Vibora. Look at him flex his muscles. Here we go. Vibora looking for that headbutt, gets caught with a big knee to the side of the head. Working on the trapezius now. Bouncing the head off the mat. Big right hand. Rolling to underneath the apron, thinking he's safe, pulling himself up on the ropes. Shmoo giving him no chance, getting right in his face, talking shit. But Vibora counters with the right arm over the top rope now. Leg drop across the chest. What the fuck was that? Kick to the side. Shmoo comes back to his senses. Arm lock. Forearm across the shoulder. Scoops him up. Fall away slam there. Shmoo bounced off that turnbuckle. Crowd counting along. All the way up to 10. They must have had both hands out, ready and waiting. Big headbutt from Vibora. Staying on top of Shmoo. Really working over the head after bouncing off first turnbuckles. But Shmoo counters with a pullback shoulder tackle. Now going to work on the head of Vibora. Bale toss. Brings him up to his feet. Big right blocked. But Shmoo quick enough to get the other strikes out. Knee strikes to the stomach. Cobra clapping her man on in the inside. But Shmoo comes swinging. Big uppercut drops him. Rolls over. Shmoo now sits him up. Big headbutt raining down on the dome of Vibora. Brought to his feet. DDT there from Vibora to Shmoo. Just as you think one of these men is taking control, the other one just puts a halt to it. Vibora now brings him up to his feet. Whips him into the corner. Spins him round. What's he going to have in store for him? No, Shmoo counters, gut wrench, power slam there. Cobra now distracting Shmoo. Giving Vibora the opportunity. Pump handle, no, countered there by Shmoo. A big old hip toss. Vibora feeling the effects on his lower back. Shmoo now waits for him to get to his feet. Here we go. Has him up. And there's the avalanche slam. Drags him to the centre of the ring. Cobra trying to get the crowd behind a man. Distracting the referee. Shmoo could have been back at the catering truck already. But Cobra, the cunt, got in the way. Brought to her feet. No. Counted there. Vibora. Big elbow to the side of the head. Big old gut punch drops Shmoo into the corner. Shoulder driven. And again. Big forearm across the back. Drops Shmoo to the floor. Vibora now. Looking for that backslide driver. Hooks for legs for the pin. One. And a kick out from Shmoo with authority there. Sends Vibora flying. Vibora though quickly back on top of his man. Goes to the top rope. Diving elbow drop to the chest. Vibora though looks a little worse for wear. Not used to matches lasting this long. Not used to not having his tag team partner to get him out when he needs it. Working on that trapezius muscle though. Got to work hard to get into that muscle of Shmoo. Stomping across the stomach, driving any air out of his lungs. Shmoo comes with steamrolling in, but gets countered with the arm drag takedown. Big headbutt there from Vibora to the chest. Drag to the centre of the ring. And a 2 count there. Brought to his feet. Whipped into the corner. Here's Shmoo. Sits him up on that top turnbuckle. And here we have the choke slam from the top rope, centre of the ring. 1, 2, and a kick out again by Shmoo on 2. Vibora though staying on top of his man. Shmoo. Backslide driver and Vibora holds on. 1, 2. And again just before the 3 count. Shmoo showing some fucking strength there. Flying Vibora across the ring. No worries redneck. See you in a bit. Elbow strike to the guts of Vibora. Shmoo now. No, looking for a chokeslam of his own, countered by Vibora with a headbutt. Brings him to his feet. Whipped into the corner right in front of his manager there, Cobra. Who now chokes him right. Look at her. She's not even looking at him when he does it for her. Alley-oop powerbomb. Vibora wiping the Shmoo sweat from his mask. Grabs him by the back of the throat. Cobra there clapping in the bottom of your screen. Whipped into the ropes. Ducks under. Rebound. Surprise clothesline. Fuck me. Took Shmoo clean off his feet. Sending him in a fucking spin. 1, 2. And again. Shmoo digging it out deep. Kicking out before the 3 count. Shmoo though chops the leg from underneath him. Hooks the leg for the pin. All that weight down on his chest, but Vibora manages the kick out on 1 still. Trapezius crush there. Shmoo digging those dustbin like hands in the fucking trapezius muscle of Vibora. Vibora brought to his feet. Scooped up. Running into that top turnbuckle. Running power slam centre of the ring. Pin him Shmoo. Pin him. No, not Pappy there. Bouncing his head off the fucking mat. Snapmare takedown. Again going to work on that trapezius muscle. Not finished yet. Shmoo now has Vibora by the throat. Up and down he goes. Shmoo drops to 1 knee. No, forearm across the face and Vibora too close to the ropes. Shmoo now looking a little worse for where he's used to being at the catering truck by now. Not used to digging this deep. Also he's used to having his tag team partner. Big hold, hip toss there from Vibora. Forearm across the face, making it extra hard to kick out. Doesn't hook the leg though. Paying for it there with only a 2 count. Brought to his feet. Snapmare takedown again by Vibora. Big elbow strike by Shmoo countered. Gut punch. Arm wrench into the Russian leg sweep. Brings him to his feet once again. Neck breaker. Shmoo not giving up yet. Still thinking he can win this match. Has him up. Are we looking for the brainbuster? Delayed look. Shmoo showing some strength here. Deep into the match. Into the suplex. What a delay on that suplex there. Scoops him up. Big old power slam in the corner of the ring. Got to drag him away from those ropes, Shmoo. Hooks for leg. 1, 2, 400 pounds pressing down on your chest. 1 leg hook. And he's still managing to kick out on 2. Vibora brought to his feet yet again. What the fuck? Sorry, I've just had a message from Mrs. Wolf, who's staying with the in-laws. Whipped across into the corner. Elbow strike to the top of the knee by Shmoo. Picks her up. Vibora now. Avalanche slam. Almost driving him right through the fucking ring. 1, 2. And again Vibora digging deep, getting the shoulder up. Shmoo trying to get this crowd behind him. Thought he had it done there. Hands on hips, catching his breath. Vibora still laid out. Here we go again. Shmoo lying in wait. Sets him up for another avalanche slam. Here he goes. Up. And what goes up must come fucking down. Gravity's a bitch, Vibora. Welcome. Down. 400 pounds across the chest. Leg hooked. And again, Vibora still managing to kick the fuck out. How the fuck's he managing this? He must not want whatever Cobra's got in store for him if he loses. Hangs him up on that top rope. Throat. Shmoo now. Not often you see the big man fly. Up on that mid rope. Calls for him to get to his feet. Double axe handle countered though by Vibora. Gets out of the way. Shmoo, what the fuck are you doing? Taunting him like that. Grabbed by the back of the neck. Tossed into the corner. Vibora now. Foot across the throat, looking to choke him out. Drops him to his feet, and again Shmoo trying to block his throat, but no, big old mud hole stomp in the chest. Shmoo crawls out of the corner, eats a stomp across the back of the head. Again working on that trapezius muscle. It must be in bits by now, the amount of claws into that Vibora's had. Forearm across the face, one. Just a one count though, shoulder up on one. Vibora, you need to go harder than that on this man. Brought up to the feet. Whipped into the corner. Sits him up on that top turnbuckle. Looking for that big old choke slam. Driving him centre of the ring. Cobra clapping, but Vibora's not happy. No, European uppercut counter by Shmoo. But quickly, Vibora back on top. Kick to the stomach. Tosses him aside with that suplex there. Vibora now brings Shmoo up to his knees. Wrestling Mama. Good to still see you here. Snapmare takedown. Agreed, this is one hell of a bloody match. These two men putting on one hell of a show. Could be match of the night right here. Elbow strikes to the guts. Shmoo breaks his way free. Comes in. Bell toss. Tosses Vibora across the ring. Drags him to the centre. Hooks that leg. Puts that weight down across the chest. And again a kick out on two. Cobra not getting involved here yet again. Obviously has confidence in her man. Shmoo calling for Vibora to get to his feet. No, stomp to the back of the head. Brings him up himself. Scoops him up, but Vibora slips through the back door, shoves him away. Neck breaker there. Drops him on the knee. Brings Shmoo back to his feet. Whips him into the corner. Turns him round. Are we going to see another chokeslam? No, counter DDT there from Shmoo. Well scouted this time. Shoots for legs from underneath him, knows Vibora. Stomp into the chest, rolls him over. Too close to the ropes, so no, hip drop into the lower back. Vibora now whips Shmoo into the corner. Shmoo again has him scouted. Gut wrench power slam there. Vibora now brought to his knees. Shmoo gets countered though. Forearm. Has him up. Punch to the stomach now. Vibora fights back. Has him. Fingers down his throat. Mandible claw style. Drags him to the centre of the ring. Walks across the stomach, driving any air in those lungs out. Stiff kick across the spine. Brings him to his feet yet again. Whipped into the corner. Is he looking to set him up for that choke slam? No, fireman's carry takedown by Shmoo. Shmoo not letting Vibora get him with that choke slam yet again. Grabs him by the back of the head. Shmoo now gets countered though. Takes too long. Vibora elbow strikes. Blocked. Forearm to the face of Vibora. Comes running in. Sidewalk slam there by Shmoo, admiring his work. Gets to his feet slowly. Brings Vibora up to his knees. Up to his back feet, seated position, sorry. Misses with a stiff kick. Vibora straight on him, whips him into the corner. Here we go. Sits him up on that top turnbuckle. Grabs him by the throat. And Shmoo's going for the ride, centre of the ring. Vibora doesn't go for the pin, sits back, eating this crowd's applause. Should have stayed on top of his man. Welcome back, Anarchy. Vibora busted open underneath that mask. And here we go, Vibora's going for the ride. Powerbomb into the pin. Referee, do your fucking job. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Boston Crab, all that 400 pounds on his lower back. But Vibora not giving up. Hooks the legs, breaks his way free. But you're happy with seeing some blood. Maybe you want to go for some blood of your own and challenge for that Iron Skull belt. If you do, I know you're not on Skype, you need to say something here. Running power slam there on the outside. Remember the Iron Skull, you need to send in fresh challenges after every occasion if you want in. So if you want in, hit me up on my private Skype. If you're not on Skype, you need to say something in the chat. For leg. 1, 2, and 3. It looked like Shmoo was getting spanked by the ref. But finally this match is over. And your winner, one half of the Steel City Committee. There you see the choke slam from the top rope. Backslide driver there from Vibora, but Shmoo kicked out with some authority every time that Vibora went for it. I bet he did. Right on the arse of Shmoo. There we see Vibora with that surprise clothesline that sent Shmoo flying through the air. And there's another angle of it. Hooked him for the pin, but wasn't enough. And here's your winner of the match. One half of the Steel City Committee. The Shaven Sasquatch, who's going to be raiding the fucking catering truck now. Shmoo. No, you don't see many fucking 360s of a man that size. I'm going to move on to Vernon Quinn. I know you're not here, but this is it. You wanted to become a tag team wrestler all on your own. You even had the disrespect to not even use manners talking to management. So this is my lesson to you. You were supposed to be teamed up with another man, but we'll come to him at a later time tonight. It's Vernon Quinn. And he's going up against a man that took a problem with the fact that he couldn't use his manners to speak to management. So he thought he'd like to teach him a lesson. That's Johnny Winston. Johnny Winston is going to be teaming up with a man he beat the last episode. So Vernon Quinn, you get the pin in this match to win. I'll give you what you asked for. Tag team opportunity. But if one of these men here, whoever gets that pin, I'm telling you now, I'm giving you a chance of whichever belt in the division you're in. So Vernon Quinn versus Johnny Winston and Beefy. This is a lesson in respect. But this is showing that I give opportunities. When you make a shout out, I'll give you an opportunity at it. Vernon Quinn wanted to go solo in tag team division. Well, this is what you're going to be going up against week in, week out. A tag team. You want tag team gold all by yourself? Prove it the fuck to me tonight. So come on, who do you think's gonna win? Has Vernon Quinn got the minerals, the stones, the cojones to beat two opponents? Or is Johnny Winston, the old-time vet, and the hellhound Beefcake gonna teach this man a lesson in respect and tell him that, and show him that he's truly not ready to run the tag team division solo, and he better find himself a partner? As always, we're in London, England. Wembley Arena, the crowd is going wild, and we're going to be seeing Vernon Quinn come out very shortly. And here he is, the man who thinks he can go solo in the tag division, Mr. No Respect, standing at 6'3" tall, 230 pounds, hailing from Missouri, USA. He is Showtime, Vernon Quinn. This is your main event of the night. Failing any Iron Skull challenges, and I'm open as this is the main event, and we still have maybe half an hour before, just under half an hour before Edge Radio, that's Edge Radio on Blog Talk Radio, goes live. For those of you who don't know, Blog Talk Radio, Edge, echoes of the digital generation era. I might have just butchered that. Cassie, Madam Red, or someone else wants to explain it in the chat, put it up there please, and put your link in the chat if you can. If not, send me the link and I'll put it there my fucking self. But coming out to the ring now, like I said, he's a veteran in the game, coming to Three Lions Wrestling to get himself ready again to go big time. We're lucky to have a man here of this caliber. He's 6 foot tall, 245 pounds, and hails from Manchester, England. He's the Mauler. He is Johnny Winston. Oh, did I take your wrench? Okay, well somebody send me the link and I'll post it myself. But coming out to the ring now, 6 feet 2 inches tall, 300 pounds. That's a lie, Minerva. Wink, wink. I'm gonna get myself in shit for that. I know it. I know that's a lie, but hey, it's fun saying shit like that. But anyway, 300 pounds. From the pits of hell, he is the Hellhound. He is Beefcake. Well, you did. You beat too many people with it. Bill Haight, you missed the debut of the latest signing to Ruthless Inc. UK. Your boy was there, ringside, watching over him. Nix and Mighty Minerva. Beefy making his presence known. So we're going to see Beefcake. My side keen, well, Mama, I'm going to have to admit, it's a little bit uncomfortable the way it rides up. So I'm freeballing. Not going to lie. I'm sat here butt naked on my announcer's table, calling this match, letting it all hang loose. Vernon Quinn versus Johnny Winston. Victor Mason can't eat me anymore. War defang that motherfucker. No worries, Bill, no worries. Stomp to the elbow joint there from Vernon Quinn. Vernon Quinn, this is the way you've got to go. You've got to take on a spinning heel kick there. It's not too much. Mama, I know you're picturing me butt naked sat here on my announce booth. Vernon Quinn to the outside. Calls for Winston to get to his feet. Springboard drop kick there. Winston now being called, and a hot tag to Beefcake. Quick tag here between the Beefcake and Johnny Winston. Clotheslines, flying clothesline, second one and a third. Yes, Mama, you've got my attention. What can I do for you? Springboard moonsault there. Brings him to his knees. Vernon Quinn counters. Damn it, Bill. Mama had her eyes on me when you walked in. You've gone and fucked it all up. God damn it. Well, I have to admit, you're on one of the list of, you're above me in the list of fine ass suckers, so I suppose that can only be expected. Elbow drops to the small of the back of Vernon Quinn, but he fights his way back to his feet. Picks up. Brainbuster there from Vernon Quinn. Vernon Quinn staying on top of this match. I don't know where Beefy's hiding his 300 pounds either. My scales must have been fucking broken, because look, it's the same size as Vernon Quinn. Scoops him up. Beefy slips through the back door though, pushes Vernon Quinn aside. Picks him, whips him into the corner. Big boot to the face. German suplex there. Brought to his feet. Beefcake. Side suplex. Maybe it's in his pants. I don't want to know what's in his pants. That suit must hide it fucking well if he's got fucking elephantitis. Giant swing here from Vernon Quinn. 300 pounds apparently being tossed around like a rag doll. Vernon Quinn giving a good show of himself here. Hooks for leg for the pin. Johnny Winston not coming in to break it up. Kick out on two. Stomp to the small of the back. What a splash there from Vernon Quinn. That 300 pounds must be weighing him down, but he can't lift his leg high enough. Drop toe hold though by Vernon Quinn. Stomp to the small of the back. Johnny Winston still out on the floor. Chief, welcome to the show. It's nice to see you. Nice. This is Three Lions Wrestling, brought to you by UKWF. I'm your host, Ulmarwolf. Watch out for the people in the chat. They will be talking in character. This is digital wrestling at its best. AI controlled. Sit back, relax, let your freak flag fly. Because here we go. Vernon Quinn. Whiplash effect there on Beefy's neck. Has him up. Into the sit down power bomb there. Hot tag to Johnny Winston, no. The fresh man into this match. Super kick as he comes running in. Johnny Winston gets caught. Has him up though. Vernon Quinn drives him into the mat. No worries, Brandon Williams. You already said that, bud. I understand. Whiplash again there by fucking Vernon Quinn. You two are supposed to be beating respect into this man. At the moment, he's showing me that he's got the bollocks to take on the tag team division solo. Stomping away at Johnny Winston now. Brought to his feet. Scoops him up. Vernon Quinn. No, slips through the back door. Forearm across the shoulders. Catches, spins through. Into the belly, the back suplex. And a suplex of his own there. Johnny Winston tossing Vernon Quinn across the ring. Dragged in. Leg hooked. Down for the pin. 1, 2. And a kick out on 2. Stiff kick across the back. Miss. Vernon Quinn out of the way. Yes, bollocks. Wow, what a back suplex there. Vernon Quinn, silly mistake going up into the corner. Beefy tosses him down, but on top of his... You bloody bastard, get bollocks deep in my fucking twat, you cunt. There you go, Anarchy, I'm beating you to it. Vernon Quinn is showing that he can be one hell of a wrestler. If only he learned to speak to management properly, he wouldn't get in half the shit he talks himself into. Johnny Winston now circling Vernon Quinn, looking to fold him in 2, wrenching him over his knees there. Yeah, I've got one hell of a potty mouth. That's not even me going full blown. Half Nelson suplex there from Johnny Winston, giving him a fucking lesson now. Rolls him over, hooks the leg for the pin. Referee getting position. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2.5. You tell me. Death Valley driver. Double foot stomp there from Beefy. And there's the chops. 1, 2, and a kick out again by Vernon Quinn on 2. Impressive by this young man. Stiff kick into the spine. Vernon Quinn though gets up pissed off. Okay, Mama, I'll try not to blow in my booth. Vernon Quinn up to that top rope. Johnny Winston not saving his partner here. 630 splash there. Is that going to be enough to put Beefcake away? Down for the count. Johnny Winston coming in this time though. Breaks up the count by taking out the referee. Vernon Quinn stomp across the back of the skull of Beefcake. Beefcake sweeps the leg from underneath him. Ref still laid out cold. Think about this, boys. Think about it. What are you going to do while the ref's still down? Fucking anarchy, you cunt. I love it. Vernon Quinn with that step up enziguri. Referee caught by surprise there by that body splash. Now working on the arm. Brought up to his knees. Vernon Quinn gets a hold of Beefcake, side headlock. What's he going to do here? No, pushes him away. Beefcake on top, whips him into the corner. Running butt splash. Running hip attack, should I say. But Beefy dropping the booty. Now the flying forearms. Ducks under Pele kick. Vernon Quinn to the top of the head. Brought back to his feet. Kick, no, caught. Dragon screw takedown by Vernon Quinn. I'm sure you're going to love rubbing that in if you ever see Blaze McCoy's Brandon. Inverted DDT by Beefcake. Come on guys, finish this match. I have one more Iron Skull challenge left. Big boot. German suplex there. Vernon Quinn stomps on the chest of Beefcake now. He's got to think smart. He's got to take out the tag team partner on the apron if he's going to go for a pin. Counters the brainbuster. Knee to the top of the head of Beefcake. Beefcake counters over, back body drop. Stomp across the face. Knee to the side of the head from Beefy. Now going to work on the hamstring of Vernon Quinn, trying to take away any offense, so springboard attacks that Vernon Quinn can bring out at any moment. Brought up to his feet now. Looking for the suplex, no, blocked. Suplex of his own by Vernon Quinn. Beefy counters, short arm clothesline there. Takes Vernon Quinn off his feet. Neither of these two men used to tag team division work. It might be showing here as they're keeping in the ring too long. Vernon Quinn now eats a right hand and looks like he's going for a ride. Johnny Winston getting out of the way as Beefcake goes to the top. Down he goes. To the outside. As we know, I'm already a cheap ass that doesn't pay for mats. Crowd shouting, this is awesome. Referee's count goes on. Which one of these two men is going to pick up the pinfall or submission victory, giving him a title shot of whatever title they want? Or is Vernon Quinn going to pick up a victory and get to run the tag team division solo? Kick to the stomach. Referee's count still going. Referee telling these boys to get back in the ring. Rolled in now is Vernon Quinn after being double teamed by these two guys. Stomped to the back of the skull. Beefy now rubbing his shoe across the face. Goes to the apron. What's he got in mind here? No, changes his mind. Brings Vernon Quinn up to his knees. Basement DDT. Vernon Quinn now a little worse for wear, and Johnny Winston tagged in. Dragged to the centre of the ring. No, dragged over towards the ropes. Down for the pin. Hooks for leg. Dirty pin from Johnny Winston. 1, 2. And a kick out on 2. Johnny Winston using his ring smarts there. That veteran-like brain. Trying to put all the weight across the chest of Vernon Quinn. Making sure it's difficult for him to get that 3 count. But Vernon Quinn now taking revenge on Johnny Winston for that superplex to the outside. And here we go. Driving him into the mats. Welcome, Thomas Minogovich, aka Powerhouse. And yes, it's Ulmarwolf, your host here at Three Lions Wrestling. Brought to you by UKWF, a member of the Digital Wrestling Syndicate. Excuse me, my throat is starting to give. Might have to go hit the whiskey between shows. Step up Insaguri. Vernon Quinn hyping himself up into the splash there. Brings Johnny Winston up to his feet. Winston counters, knee to the guts. Has him up on his shoulders. Vernon Quinn slips through. Inverted DDT. Vernon Quinn got to go for the pin here. Can't stand on his laurels. Needs to get this victory. Up to the top. 630 splash. Connects. Drops to a knee, exhausted. Taking on 2 men, really taking it out of him. Vernon Quinn hooks for leg for the pin. Beefcake comes in. Breaks up the pin just in time. Vernon Quinn, you've got to be smart. You've got to take out that tag team partner before you go for these pins. Oh, will you now, mama? And what are you going to give me to fix my throat? Hammerlock. DDT. What a move there by the veteran. And it's still getting a kick out. Drop kick to the back of the skull. Elbow strikes to the gut. Russian leg sweep. Inverted Russian leg sweep. Johnny Winston now waiting for Vernon Quinn to get to his feet. There's that dragon sleeper locked in deep. Is Vernon Quinn going to tap out? Can he hold on? Fuck in hell. Vernon Quinn, where are you digging this out of? Going to that top rope. Is he going to look for another 630 splash? He looks for it. Johnny Winston had it scouted, and he eats nothing but mat. Johnny Winston now staying on top. Hammerlock, DDT yet again. Rolls him up in towards the centre of the ring. Chin lock into the handstand, putting extra pressure through that throat of Vernon Quinn. Driving any air out of those, making it hard to breathe. But Johnny Winston waits for him. Half Nelson suplex there. Hooks for leg. 1, 2, and 3. And Johnny Winston and Beefcake pick up the victory. But as Johnny Winston picked up the win, he will get a shot at the title. The Three Lions Wrestling title held currently by Brettick. Vernon Quinn, hats off to you. You might have a mouth but doesn't talk respect, but you know what? You come bringing it tonight. You're putting one hell of a showing, and if that's what you've got to show me, the light heavyweight division, that man right there is putting you on notice. So get ready, he could be coming for that title real soon. Let's get through this. And there you have it, the winners of this match, Johnny Winston and Beefcake. Johnny Winston telling Beefy, get the fuck up, get on there and drink this victory in. Johnny Winston, no, as he got the pin, is only really the man that benefits from picking up the victory here. How long have I got left? Jesus Christ, we're going to go for a backstage brawl. Who was in there first? Let me check. Oh, I'm afraid to say, this man is never far behind on this Iron Skull. This man must have the most amount of Iron Skulls. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's this man right here. Redneck Avenger. Prepare for war. Adam Guerin, if you want Powerhouse, check out my creator tag. You'll find a version of Powerhouse there. Hint, hint. But anyway, this is all for the Iron Skull. War versus RA. Can Redneck Avenger pick up the victory and stop this man from picking up yet another Iron Skull title? And I'm out of beer. Let's open the last can of tonight, and then we're moving on to the single malts. There we see War and Redneck Avenger right in each other's faces, exchanging punch after punch. Redneck dropped to the floor, trying to get up, but War quickly with a stiff kick to the back. Here we go. Gut wrench. Cassie, Madam Red, hit me up with the link for Edge Radio because I know it's going live soon. Lost into the wall is Redneck Avenger. Right hand's raining down. Gut punch. Tossed into the speaker box. Punch to the stomach. Kick to the guts now. No problem, Bill. Hit me up after the show. Cross body counter there from War. Laying down all that body weight across the chest of Redneck Avenger. Has him by the throat. And driven into the floor. I'm sure you will, Mama. How about a Mama sandwich? Mama in the middle, Bill and me on the outside. Ugh, Bill, that sounds wrong. And there's the Chaos Eater delivered to Redneck Avenger, but it's not over yet. Redneck still hanging on. Short arm clothesline there from Redneck Avenger. Dragon Screw takedown by War. War not giving up yet. And what the fuck? Redneck Avenger knocked out by that big boot across the chest. Holy shit. Well, I'm going to give another opportunity to challenge for that Iron Skull belt. I saw a man in the chat mention it. So, Bullet, how do you fancy your chances? War, it's not over yet. As soon as you won it, you're getting straight back into it. Oh my god, if I had time after this match here, this will be it. Iron Skull. But I am going to have one hell of an opener for the next show, because 2 challenges literally came in as soon as I hit the X button on this. So whoever walks out of this match here, oh, have mercy, to quote the great pillar the post, Pete Wall, you're in for one hell of an opener come for UKWF after Edge Radio. If anyone ever gets me the details for Edge Radio to post in the fucking chat. Look at the size difference here. But Bullet not backing down, pushes War in the chest and he's a clothesline straight away. What were you thinking, Bullet? War, stomp. Now a stomp to the small of the back. Okay, Cassie, I apologise for sounding a little bit stressy then. Big suplex there in towards the speaker boxes. War wasting no time. Spinning backhand. Kick to the midsection. What a kick there. Bullet taking it to War, and you've got to give this man credit. Giving up in size, height, probably strength, but God, he's got fucking courage. Big forearms. Tossed down the hallway now. Don't you fucking go in my office, you bastards. I've had new locks fitted on those doors. Big headbutt there. War tossed down the hallway again by Bullet. And we're going up towards... Is that Neville I see in the background? Well, I didn't want to say it, but Neville's been in talks with Three Lions Wrestling, UKWF, and wow! War tossed into that shutter door like a sack of spuds and tossed down now into the wall. I'm sure you are interested in that, Mama. A Mama sandwich between Bill and Ulmar. What a cutter there from Bullet on War. War now brought to his feet. Counters, elbow strike to the head of Bullet. Bullet now eating heavy right hands. Counters, left hand of his own. Big elbow strike, heavy right hand. No, it continues. Gut kick there from Bullet. Tossed down towards the speaker boxes. Are we going to head out into the car park, or are we going to keep it in the hallway here? Having his throat choked out is War. War brought to his feet. What a package DDT there. Or should I call it a guillotine DDT? No worries, Thomas. No worries, aka Powerhouse, and a cutter again. Bullet wasting no time. Bring it out to the car park. Come on, let's take this somewhere new. I've got it, Cassie. I've got it. Once my. Okay, after this show, please head on over to Edge Radio. If you're new to it, listen in. This will give you all the details on some decent shows out there. LTD, Pillar to Post, all sorts out there. Listen here, this will give you an update. This will give you some background to the characters or the wrestlers involved. Hosted by Cassie Madam Red and Susie the Elf. This is Edge Radio. Check out the link I've just posted. Look at the cutter there again from Bullet to War. But this match still not over. War still hanging on. He doesn't want to give this fucking belt up easily. Yes, he is one tough bastard, Bullet. Up on the shoulders now. Cutter once more, and there you have it. War, I'm afraid, has lost the title already. To Bullet. And as this is the last time, because Edge Radio, I believe, is going live as we speak. Am I correct? But that's a bad move. Oh, trust me, it's a bad move, but because I've just come up with one hell of an opener of a match, and you guys, you're not going to like it. But please now head over to Edge Radio on Blog Talk. This is Ulmarwolf, UKWF presenting Three Lions Wrestling. As always, if you can't be good, at least be good at being bad. Stay safe, people. But Ulmarwolf is out of this bitch. He says, but he's still here. Oh my god!